Welcome to the GCP Campus News Channel. My name is Nia Gasavi, and in today's bulletin, we will be learning what Operation Warp Speed was and how the COVID-19 vaccine development efforts were accelerated. Operation Warp Speed was a public-private partnership initiated by the United States government to facilitate and accelerate the development, manufacturing, and distribution of COVID-19 vaccines, therapeutics, and diagnostics. The program, whose name was inspired by the faster-than-light travel in the Star Trek fictional universe, was initially funded with about $10 billion from the Coronavirus Aid, Relief, and Economic Security Act. The program was officially announced on May 15, 2020, and it was headed by Moroccan-born Belgian-American researcher Monsef Slaoui until January 2021. Operation Warp Speed was subsequently headed by David A. Kessler, an American pediatrician, attorney, author, and administrator, until the program's restructuring and renaming under the Biden administration. Operation Warp Speed was formed to encourage partnerships between the private and public sectors to enable faster approval and production of vaccines during the COVID-19 pandemic. On June 30, 2020, the Food and Drug Administration announced that a vaccine would need to be at least 50% effective in diminishing the severity of COVID-19 symptoms to obtain regulatory and marketing approval. In order for the program to fulfill its main goal of producing and delivering 300 million doses of safe and effective vaccines, with the initial doses available by January 2021, multiple companies were given funding to accelerate the development of vaccines. The plan anticipated that some of these vaccines will not prove safe or effective, making the program more costly than typical vaccine development. However, it was also anticipated that it would lead to the availability of a viable vaccine several months earlier than typical drug development timelines. In January 2021, Jen Psaki, White House Press Secretary, announced that Operation Warp Speed was expected to undergo a restructure and renaming, and by the end of February, the responsibilities of Operation Warp Speed would move to the White House COVID-19 Response Team, which had replaced the previous White House Coronavirus Task Force and Biden's transitionary COVID-19 Advisory Board. Operation Warp Speed was a mostly successful program, having adapted from the unsuccessful attempts to provide vaccines for the SARS and MERS epidemics to produce multiple successful vaccines against the COVID-19 pandemic. However, there was concern around the short time span of the production of the COVID-19 vaccine that encouraged vaccine hesitancy. Despite this, however, the primary goals of the program were achieved before the program was restructured. I hope you enjoyed learning about Operation Warp Speed and the accelerated timeline of the production of the COVID-19 vaccine. To learn more about clinical research, visit our website at www.gcpcampus.com. Stay safe, stay healthy, and see you again in our next bulletin.